That's what it's all about right here, AJC Peachtree. You made it up Cardiac Hill.
This is a time of year we all look forward to, getting closer to the 55th running of the AJC Peachtree Road Race. Joining me now, Rich Knaus, CEO of the Atlanta Track Club. Rich, needless to say, this is a very busy and exciting time for you.
It is. A few days away from that close of registration, and July 4th is coming at us very quickly.
Talk about the numbers. We know people can still sign up.
Yep. So June 15th, midnight, Saturday, we hope to eclipse 50,000 participants. So that'll be the largest Peachtree we've had since the 50th running back in 2019.
Yeah, I think ever since the pandemic, we don't take for granted the fact that we all get to do this together. It is like a celebration of the city. There is just nothing like it.
So there are road races around the world that are iconic and known the world over, like the New York City Marathon, the Boston Marathon. But the Peachtree is more than a race. It's the world's largest 10K, but it's the world's largest running party. And we like to say it's how Atlanta celebrates the 4th of July.
Yeah, it brings people all over the world, literally to our city, but it brings people from all over the state together to celebrate such a fun holiday.
Some great stats for you. So while we have every state represented and probably 25 to 30 countries represented, 90% of the participants are from the state of Georgia. So this is largely a local phenomenon, all about community, all about the party of the summer.
From 10-year-olds to 90-somethings.
To 99.
99 this year.
Yes.
That is life goals.
Well said.
No doubt. And from kids who maybe are just doing it for the first time to those who just want to walk the race and see Chesley at Cardiac Hill every year,
yeah.
To elite runners. The elite race is really something to see, both for our wheelchair athletes and for the elite runners.
We're known the world over as a great world-class competition, and this year will be no different. So we'll have the best wheelchair athletes, which are brought in through our partnership with the Shepherd Center, and then our foot race, men and women. Maybe we'll scare a course record again this year. A lot of those athletes are preparing for the Paris Games coming up. Yeah,
no doubt. The timing of that's really interesting. We could see a few athletes that will be competing in Paris here in Atlanta over the 4th from some other countries, because the timing for our U.S. athletes doesn't work this time around.
Yeah, so the U.S. trials are happening here in the next 10 days. Those who make the team will then sort of put their head down and get ready for Paris. So the timing doesn't work for the top American athletes, but the top international athletes will be here in force.
So you could be on the same course as some Olympians who are going to compete in just a couple of weeks at the 2024 Games in Paris. That's kind of neat.
And at the start line, we're going to do something a little bit different this year. We're a point-to-point course, and people never get the opportunity to see the best of the best athletes. So we're going to introduce them from the back of the field and have them run up to the start line, so you get an opportunity to give them a high five as they chase that course record.
Oh, that's terrific.
Yeah.
I love that change. That's going to be great. Okay, so you have a little bit more time to register. The price for registration this year is?
If you're a member, it's an all-time low, $45. For non-members, it's now $75.
Okay.
And again, midnight on Saturday is our deadline.
Midnight Saturday, you're really, that's not much for an incredible experience, and the great t-shirt at the end, which is always awesome. There's also an exclusive invite link being sent to those who register, and there's some big prizes at stake for that.
We're calling ourselves the party of the summer. And what do you want to do at a party? You want to invite your friends. So if you have registered, you get an email with an invite link. You send that out to your friends register, you get prizes because your friends are showing up at the party. So everybody wins in that scenario, and you get the opportunity to potentially wear some of these items that we have here.
These are like collector's items. This will be my 8th Peachtree, and I have a couple of pairs of the shoes, and when I wear them, some people like at the grocery store will say, you should not be wearing those. Those should be like in a box somewhere, and they have a point because they are pretty amazing.
We've got red for our women's sizes and blue for our men's sizes.
Even on the inside is the road race logo there on the inside.
That's right.
The details are amazing. Well, we know it's a lot of work, so thank you to you, Rich, and the Atlanta Track Club for putting this together so that we as a city can celebrate the 4th of July in this way.
It's a labor of love for us. Thank you.
We can't wait. Again, the 55th running of the AJC Peachtree Road Race is July 4th.